DJI Mini 2, I've had this for a couple of weeks now and it has certainly been a love-hate relationship. So at release it was suffering, as you've probably seen, from a lot of signal interference and problems with that signal. But fortunately those seem to have been rectified now with the firmware updates which we've seen. 2 weeks later, would I recommend buying this drone? So let's find out. So it comes down to a few different reasons for wanting a drone, which I'll just put here. We've got budget, portability, the camera quality, the features, and also then the reasons for wanting to buy a drone. So budget, if money was no object and you can buy any drone you want, go and buy the Mavic Air 2 or the Pro 2 and we'll see you next time. Thanks very much. If you want to spend £1,000 on a drone, go and get the Air 2. It'll handle better in the wind, it's faster, it's got better features. However, on the other hand, if you don't want to spend that much on a drone, maybe it's your first time buying a drone and you want to just something that can take nice photos and videos of your family and you don't want to spend that much, then this is a perfect all-round drone. What I won't do though is get the Fly More combo at £549. You're getting an extra battery, a charger, some extra propellers, but you can charge this with a USB power bank. You've got USB-C now, so it's faster charging. And do you need all them extra batteries? You're getting really close to that Mavic Air 2 price at $769. And there's a £220 difference then, and there is such a big difference between the two drones. I personally wouldn't get that. I just get the standard one, see how you like it. If you want to buy an extra battery, just get one extra battery. They're quite cheap, £40–50. But you don't need one, and you're still going to get 31 minutes of flight time out of this drone. So portability with this. This is the smallest drone that DJI make, the Mini series. Yeah, they do the Tello, we're not getting into that. But the Mini series, that is the biggest perk. At 249 grams, it is lighter than most mobile phones. Depending on the country you're in, that also then you can skip registration, you don't have to do online tests, you still have to fly responsibly and follow the rules for your country. But there's a reason why DJI made this at 249 grams. But if you're wanting to just get good photos and videos and have something which is really portable like this, it's hard to knock it. I'm always picking this drone up more than the bigger drones because it can just fit in your pocket. You can take this with you easily. I can take this and just put it in the car and it doesn't take up loads of room. I don't have to take a bag. I don't have to think, should I take the drone today? Oh, should I not? I can just pick this up without thinking, and then I'm always going to get the good shots and the good videos that I want to get. And that's something you can't get with the bigger drones. There's no way you could put that in your pocket. You're going to have to take a bag all the time. Whereas as such a small compact package like this, that is all you need to be able to take this and have good quality. So moving on to quality, this has the same sensor as the Mini 1, but it can now record at 4K 30. As it likes to tell you, it's now got 4K on the lens. It also does 1080p 60, but you've got 100 megabytes per second. It can also capture RAW, and it has a 4x zoom. So on the Mini 1, it could only do 2.7K at 40 megabytes per second. It had no RAW and no zoom. And you can tell the difference, and it does take some lovely photos and videos. If you're needing something though with a bigger sensor, you might want more professional quality looking pictures and videos, and you want something with more features, then that's when you're gonna have to spend extra money and get that Air 2 or the Pro 2. So features, my favorite bit. So finally, it's now got OcuSync 2.0, which is shared as the same system on the Air 2 and the Pro 2, so you get nothing different there. The Mini 1 had the Wi-Fi transmission system, which was not very good. Whereas this now, with the OcuSync, will give you the ability to be able to get good transmission signals. So in the UK, this now has a transmission system of 6 kilometers max range. In the FCC, you're going to get 10 kilometers. Are you going to be able to get any of them ranges? I'm not sure about FCC, but certainly in the UK, no, I've got nowhere near close to 6 kilometers. However, that's just because the battery isn't big enough to be able to get to that range. If you get to 6 kilometers, you're not going to be able to get back. So unless you've got a friend or someone in the middle of 6 kilometers away, and then you can land it at their feet, yeah, you've got 6 kilometers, but you're not going to be able to get back as well. Do you need to get 6 kilometers range? No, not really. What I'm looking for is to have that signal transmission to be better and to be able to fly in different locations without breakups, without interference like you got all the time on that Mini 1. You don't get as much of that now. Is it perfect? No. Could it be better? Yes, and it should get better with more firmware updates, but it is a lot better and such a big step from that Mini 1 with regards to signal interference and transmission. Big upgrade that. It also has quick shots. It's got the same quick shots pretty much as the Mini 1. You just get boomerang as an extra quick shot. You also get panorama sphere photos. You get 180 degrees photos, wide angle photos. So you're getting a few extra quick shot features. But you can now shoot in RAW and take RAW photos, which are good to be able to edit afterwards. The Mavic Air 2, on the other hand, does much more, and so does the Pro. So with that, you get an active track, you're getting more quick shots, you get hyperlapse, dolly zoom, and then you've got the tap to fly. But critically, those drones have the position sensors on the drone, and this drone doesn't. This only has the 2 position sensors on the bottom of the drone, which are for takeoff and landing only. So if you're flying around, you've got objects around you, that Mavic Air 2 or Pro would stop because it had position sensors on the front and back, and some of them had that on the sides. Whereas this drone won't, it will carry on flying. So if you're near a tree, this is really plasticky and lightweight, it's going to go smashing into that tree, whereas the other drones, such as the Air 2 and the Pro, they wouldn't, they would stop automatically because of that feature. So you don't have position sensors on this drone, so that's something you need to be careful of and consider when buying that drone. Are you a beginner and you have no idea how to fly a drone? You need to be really careful with this or the Mini 1 because you're not getting them safety features which were built in and were automatic on the drone. You actually had to turn them off if you didn't want them on. So if you wanted something with them features, you need to pay the more money and get that Air 2 and then Pro 2, which has that position sensor feature. So finally, the reasons for wanting to buy a drone. Are you like a good portion of the population who wants a drone because you want to take good photos and videos of your family or events or landscapes or on holidays? Then this is a great all-round drone and it's going to do everything you need. However, are you buying a drone for more professional work? Then skip this and buy the more expensive Air 2 or the Pro 2. It's going to give you that bigger sensor, more professional video quality, to have them features, to have the active track. But I think as an all-round, now this has got better camera quality, the 31-minute battery life, the OcuSync 2.0, it shares a lot of similarities with the bigger drones. It's just the features of where it's missing. And the portability and the ease of use is something that you don't get with them bigger drones. Also, we need to remember this is only £419. So at that price, it is hard to beat, and I would definitely recommend it. If you want to buy one, I'll put a description and a link below. If you want to spend a bit more money for them features, consider the Air 2 or the Pro 2, but you can't go wrong with any of them. The only one I would say skip now is that Mini 1. Don't even entertain that when you can get this for a little bit more money. But thanks so much for watching. If you've got any comments or questions, or you're thinking about buying a drone, you're not too sure, just comment down below. I'll try my best to answer all the questions, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks very much for watching.